At Northwest, student athletes strive for success in the classrooms and in competition. 2 students recently committed to play athletics at the next level.
I chose Creighton on an athletic point because they're a growing college. I think their baseball is going to grow. They're going to be a competitor in the College World Series. And I chose them academically because you can get a really good business degree there.
What made me pick Creighton, definitely their coaches. They're amazing and always open to talk to, and their program, they just built their program around their culture, and they've definitely grown their culture in the past few years.
When I officially committed, they brought me in for a visit, and I really just toured around the field, and then they gave me a really good offer. And I thought about it overnight, and I committed the next day.
When I officially committed, it was on a Sunday. They took me to a volleyball game. They talked to me throughout the volleyball game, and they had to leave, so I didn't get to commit right there on the spot. So they called me later that night. I'm ready to be a Blue Jay. This is where my heart is at. So that's when I officially committed to Creighton, and it was just an amazing moment.
The recruiting journey can be full of ups and downs. What was their experience really like, and what lessons did they learn along the way?
Recruiting for me, it started at my freshman year. I had a bunch of colleges kind of reach out and talk to me at camps and stuff. I went to a bunch of camps to get my name out there. I felt like I was underperforming a lot, and that just made me feel like the recruits wouldn't want me as much.
It was definitely very stressful, if I'm going to be completely honest, but I had amazing coaches that walked me through it. So they helped me. They told me to write emails every day, and especially before and after tournaments, to send those out to make sure the colleges were getting. A rough spot was definitely when I went into a slump in the middle of the summer, but it didn't last very long. I got out of my head because I saw all the coaches there in the crowd, and I just had to get out of my head and just focus on the game.
At Creighton, they balance academics. They make you do 6 hours of study hall every week, and just staying on top of my classes and my grades would be a big thing.
They give us mandatory 6 hours in the fall of study hours with tutoring and just studying in the study hall with them. And then in the spring semester, it's 4 hours of mandatory with tutoring.
With college just around the corner, athletes are already thinking about how they'll handle new challenges and setting goals for the future.
My goals on the field is to come to Creighton, start right away, and play really well. And then hopefully academically I can maintain grades and just keep them up.
Some goals that I have definitely on the field is starting as a freshman, because that's always been a great goal of mine. And then off the field is definitely just help them build their culture and be a great teammate to all my teammates.
The advice I'd give to athletes is just get your name out there as much as you can, because it's super important on getting recruited, and it'll help you in the long run.
Some advice I'd give is definitely emails. You want to stay in contact with all these coaches. You want to get your name out there.
These Northwest student athletes have put in the work, and their futures are just getting started. We can't wait to see what they accomplish next.